Welcome to the Good Enough Lap Guide in the BMW M2 at Tsukuba Circuit, your lap guide to move up through the splits. The idea behind this video is to give you guys a foundation you can build on. This is a good enough lap where if you can run within 1 second of this, you should be able to win lower split races, move up through the lower splits, be mid-pack in the top split with the chance to podium or even win if the aliens wreck. First off, I'll talk about the track itself. Very tight technical track. The BMW can feel like it's almost too brute of a car for the track, but at the end of the day, it's going to make you a better driver with the BMW M2 because you have to learn how to drive it in these slow speed corners. You're going to become more comfortable where the fine line is with this car of over driving it into the corners versus not, and to get the most out of the car in the slow speed corners. So it's a great track for that reason and that reason alone. It will also teach you tight quarters racing because it's going to be hard to pass here. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to wait for people to make mistakes, and you take advantage of those mistakes. This track is a perfect track for teaching you the big secret about this car. Because any corner you feel like you should be in second gear, you should be in third gear. I believe the reason for it is the car has a lot of torque down low, and when you're in second gear, because of that oversteer nature, getting on the gas, even though it has traction control, it's just really a squirrely car when you get back on the throttle in second gear. You get on third gear, it's more stable. It also has the torque to allow you to pull out of the corner. It's what all the fast guys are doing. The top runners, they're all running third gear where you feel like you should be running second gear. So this is a perfect track to practice that third gear technique at, and you'll see in the video coming up how I use third gear in places where you feel like you should be in second gear. The weather was 81 degrees Fahrenheit or 27.2 degrees Celsius. The track temp was 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 40.5 degrees Celsius. The lap time was a 1 minute flat, 0.539. Alright, let's get into the lap. For turn 1, your braking point's going to be right at the end of this access path on the left. Going into turn 1, this is where we're going to stay in third gear when it feels like you should be in second. You're going to start about a car width off the white line, and then we're going to get a very late apex coming out of the corner. It takes a lot of patience through the last part of this corner to get it right. For turn 4, your braking point's just going to be before you go over the curb on your right. This is another third gear corner where it feels like you should be in second. Again, a lot of patience. It's going to be a late apex, and then you'll just ease on the throttle as you're getting off the corner. The lift point for turn 5 is kind of hard. You got to get it by feel, but for reference, these 3 blocks, with the tallest one being in the middle, is what I use for my lift point. And then we'll begin our turn-in where these 2 blocks are on the left. As we're going into the corner, you're just going to lift a little bit, middle apex. It's okay to go over the curb. You really don't want to miss your apex or go wide on this corner because it just sets you up so bad for turn 6. Turn 6 and 7, we're just trying to keep the left side tires on the left side of the white line as we go around the corner. We're on the throttle. This car has oversteer on throttle, so you will get a lot of natural yaw out of the car, and a lot of the times you're keeping the wheel straight, but the car is turning, so it takes a while to get the feel for that. And then we come to our braking. For turn 8, you can use the grass as it's starting to come on the green curb there on the left as a reference of where you should start braking. Just like the 2 corners before, this is a corner where you're going to feel like you should be in second, but you should stay in third. I recommend you get the feel for it. While it is going to be harder to get the car to turn through the middle of the corner, you are going to see the benefits coming off the corner. So for turn 8, it's going to be a late apex. Again, we need to be really patient, focus on getting that late apex and being smooth on the throttle. For turn 9, our braking point is going to be where the blocks start on the left. You're going to want to have a shallow line going into the corner. Keep the car about 1 car width off the inside of the line. You're going to wait till you get about the middle of the corner, and then you're going to get on the gas. When you do, it's actually going to rotate the car more, and then we'll be able to hit our late apex and have the best line coming off the corner. And that's your Good Enough Lap Guide and the BMW M2 at Tsukuba Circuit. If you found this video useful, please hit that like button. Always appreciate a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one.